Hey TikTok, how's it going? So I did say today's live stream would be between 6 and 7 p.m. EST. It's currently 6:11. Here's the thing. My friend Kevin said he'll hop on around 6:30. And I said, okay, I can start at 6:30. That's what I originally said. But honestly, I cannot wait any longer. I am getting too excited. This is our right? This is our second live stream together. Wow, I cannot talk today. I'm so excited. But yeah, this is my second live stream with Kevin. I am so excited. I texted him just now saying, like, I'm going to start it now, but just hop on when you're ready. Because honestly, I cannot wait any longer. I'm getting excited. I'm getting, like, antsy and patient. So there's that. So for now, I guess we'll wait and see who else is going to join in on the chat. First off, happy Thursday. As you can tell, I am sounding way better today. I feel pretty much like my normal self, which is awesome. Yeah, these past couple days were not fun. I will say that I think the worst day for me being sick was Tuesday. I think that was the worst day for me. Because Sunday night is when it kind of started. Like, okay, it's not a big deal. Monday night wasn't fun. Not Monday night. Monday just in general. Yes, it wasn't too bad. I mean, I was still sick, but I wasn't, like, feeling super bad. Tuesday was probably the worst out of all of it. Being up at 3 a.m., losing sleep over a sinus headache was not fun. I did not enjoy it one bit. I ended up calling off from work. Wow, I cannot talk today. I ended up calling off from work because of a sinus headache, which I was not happy about. So that's a bummer. And honestly, like I said, I hate calling off. I hate it. If like I said, if I schedule off ahead of time, that's one thing. I mean, yeah, I'll still feel a little bit of guilt, but I won't feel as guilty as I do it as if I call off right then and there. You know what I mean? Like, if I call off unexpectedly, it's like, shoot, I feel bad. I know I shouldn't feel that way. I know I should focus on myself, but, like, how do I put this? I'm not saying my job's, like, super short-staffed, but for a Tuesday, there's usually, like, 4 people on, plus my manager, so I bet it was a little hard for them, and I feel bad for that, but I wanted to focus on me. So there's that, but I'm granted I feel so much better than I have been. So that's a plus. Anyway, like, when I was currently 6:14, and I guess now we just chit-chat, wait to see who hops on, and then we'll wait for Kevin. As you can see, or not as you can see, you don't really know what we're doing yet, but from what I've been telling you guys, we're playing a little game tonight, or today, wherever you guys are watching from, or whenever. We're playing Who's Most Likely To. I made a sign with my name on it, but I also made a sign on the other side with Kevin's name on it. Now, the game Who's Most Likely To, I'll explain this again later. Basically, you're given a question or a scenario of some sort, and it's basically asked by, like this. It goes, for example, and this is not a question, spoiler, this is not a question. An example would be, who's most likely to go bungee jumping? In my case, I have a sign, so I can just show it to the camera. But Kevin was so funny. He's like, I still got a little bit of a cough, but I'm okay. Anyway, Kevin's like this. I text him like, I made signs, and fun fact, this is not coming out backwards on camera, but when the way I wrote it came out, I wrote it backwards. Literally the way I wrote the letters I wrote it backwards. I had to make my brain work backwards. The reason for that is because, well, when the camera's facing you directly, like when you flip your camera, let's just say that letters come out backwards. So I can see, like, my hoodie, for example. This is my TikTok hoodie. Here, as I almost fall. That would have been bad. As you can see, my username came out backwards. So that's why I'm like, I'm going to have to write this sign backwards. So I literally wrote every letter in the style backwards for it to come out normal. Kind of like mirror it, if that makes sense. So here's Kevin's answer thing. And then I wrote my name on the other side. So say, for example, the question is, who's most likely to go bungee jumping? Hi, Rally KKs. Welcome to the chat. I'm just waiting on my friend. So an example would be like, who's most likely to go bungee jumping? Which, again, this is not a question we're asking. in my case, I have a sign, so we'll say, for example, if that was a question I was asked, I'll flip it over to whoever would most likely do that. In this case, I think Kevin would go bungee jumping. Because, well, if it were me, I am a wimp. I am a wimp when it comes to that stuff. It's pretty bad. I don't like putting myself in any danger in any way. I have really bad anxiety too, so that's probably messing with me. Because my mind sometimes just goes straight for the worst, which it shouldn't be, but it happens. And, yep. So, like, that's an example, or another example would be, like, who's most likely to go, let me think, go jump off a diving board. In this case, say it would be, I'm not saying I would do that, I'm just using myself as an example, and then I just flip the sign. Just like that. So that's pretty much the rule of the game. There's no point system, really, but I do have a bunch of questions in my Florida hat, which, no, I did not go to Florida recently. This is a hat given to me by my dad. I would turn it over to show you guys, but I have all my papers in it with the questions. And then, what I was originally going to do, I was originally just going to go down the list in order. But I'm like, you know what, that's boring. Let's spice it up a little bit. So why not rip up a bunch of pieces of paper, crumble it up, and then just go from there. I folded it. Let me rephrase that. I ripped up pieces from a piece of paper, wrote down the question, folded it, threw it in the hat. So that way it's kind of random. And honestly, I don't remember what order I put these questions in, so it'll be a surprise to the both of us, technically. Even though I'm the one who wrote them. Anyway, I told Kevin, I'm like, so I wrote our names backwards for it to come out normal on camera. And then he's like, I don't even know. He was so funny. He goes, I don't even know if I have paper. He's like, so I won't be making a sign most likely. He's like, I'll just answer and maybe flail my arms in some way. Like, that is fine. I'm like, I didn't think you would want to write your name backwards anyway, in order for it to come out normal. It was funny because I had pictures with the examples of how I wrote the names, and then how it would look with the camera flipped. So, that's pretty much why I did it. And who knew, it's hard to write your name backwards. Like, from the way, I'm not saying it's hard spelling my name backwards, it's just the way you write the letters. Like, it comes out backwards. Like, you have to think backwards and not the way you usually write it. And it's sometimes like, what? Yeah, it's kind of like, okay, so I know how to spell my name. I just don't know how to write it backwards. So that took me about like 5 minutes. And then I want to take my time, make sure it's nice and neat. My handwriting in general is not bad. When I take my time, it comes out like this. When I take my time, same with Kevin's name. When I write our names and take my time with it, this is what it looks like. But say if I'm rushing and I'm just like writing really fast, then it comes out a little sloppy, which is expected. You're writing super quick. Like, there are times I've written notes to coworkers. Like, for example, when I buy Kevin a drink, or when I have him try my drink, and I have like a note explaining what's in it. Like, the one day I bought a raspberry mint matcha latte, and I wrote down everything that was in it, so that way he knew, because I knew he was working. His shift started before mine, and he's like, I'm like, I'm gonna write everything down, so when he has free time, he just look at the note and see what's in it. Which, by the way, that raspberry mint matcha was so good. And then I even wrote on the note, I said, I apologize for my sloppy handwriting, and I was writing super quick. His response had me dying. He goes, Chelsea, your handwriting is way nicer than mine. He's like, even when you're writing quick. Currently drinking a hot tea in my thermos, the hibiscus tea. Just because, well, it's getting a little colder outside, and I wanted a hot drink. And I knew coffee was not a good option. Nor did I want the taste of coffee. I didn't want coffee now. So, hibiscus, Tazo, passion tea is a good option. And it's caffeine free. So that's a plus. Okay, so it's 4:20. Now, wow. I forgot what time it is. 6:21. Oh, I see what it is. Hi 420. I see what I did. Hi 420 Justin, how are you? I was reading your username and then I was also trying to look at the time. So, in my mind I'm like, "Oh, it's 4:20. It is past way past 4:20." Whoops. Anyway, hi, welcome. My friend should be on in about 9 minutes. He'll let me know when he's ready. And then we'll get to the game. I'm just so excited. Love you, girl. Oh, thank you so much. That is so sweet. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. But yeah, I'm so excited. And for those of you guys who missed my last live stream with Kevin, it is on my YouTube channel. And if you guys are missing this one, if you guys missed this live stream, that is totally okay. I'll be having this on my YouTube channel as well. So, whoop whoop. So that'd be fun. So you get another live stream onto the YouTube channel, which is linked on my profile, my TikTok profile. Which I feel like some of you guys ended up subscribing to me from my TikTok profile. Like, you guys go on my YouTube profile through my TikTok and have subscribed to me. Because originally I was at like, I want to say 28 subscribers. Now I'm at 40. I'm like, it has to be the people on TikTok because they probably saw that I have my YouTube profile linked onto my TikTok profile. So I think that's the reason. So regardless if that's the case, thank you for subscribing. Like I said, I would love to do this as like a way to earn extra money, but also interact with people more. It's just so fun. Get some creative ideas out there, show some creativity, express myself however I want in a tasteful, appropriate manner. So there's that. I just, like, that's the thing too. I know I say this all the time, but my friends and I want this to be a very comfortable, laid-back atmosphere. Okay, and I also just got a message from Kevin. He will be here shortly, so yes. He just texted me. I would text him back, but I'll answer him back when he gets here. I don't want to close out the stream. Anyway, for not so much for my sake or Kevin's sake. I mean, yeah, maybe for a little bit of both of us. But this is more so for everyone in the chat. Just be nice to each other, be respectful, don't be rude or offensive in any way, shape, or form. We want this to be a comfortable atmosphere for everybody. That's how that's the only me and Kevin. Like, yes, we are very, very close. But we also want to be, close with you guys as well. We want to get comfortable. We just want everything to be chill, laid back. We just want to have fun. We are not those kind of people to be super uptight. We're not those kind of people to be super tense. I mean, with me, it kind of depends on the circumstance. I can be super stressed out at times. Him, not so much. Oh, Justin, thank you for sharing the live. That makes me happy. Oh my god, I love this username. Hi 420 Kim Not Possible. Welcome. I'm just waiting on my friend, LKG Nemesis. Which, if you guys aren't following my friend, go follow him. He should be here in about 5 minutes. He shared it to me. Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you for sharing it, Justin. And hello. Hope you're all doing well. This is going to be fun. Like I said, I got my hat ready, full of questions and scenarios. Some of these questions I feel like are very random for who's most likely to. Which, like I said, if you guys missed the rules of the game, which is not really a game, it's more like it's just a way for you guys to get to know me and Kevin better. Yes, let's get comfortable. Yep, totally agree. We just want this to be super laid back, super chill vibes only. Which, by the way, I have a goal up here with the chill sticker, if that's what you call it, like a sticker almost. And I never reached a goal yet. So I'm really curious to see what happens if we get to 50 of these chill sticker things. And they have a bunch of these options and icons. It's kind of crazy. It's really crazy. And I'm like, well, this is a chill live stream. So why don't we do a chill vibes only goal? Oh, Oh, thank you for the likes. I'm broke. I cannot donate. That is totally okay. Don't stress about it. All is well. Don't worry about it. Wish I could. That is totally okay. Don't worry about it. It is not the end of the world. Would sell you my house. I would not. I would gonna say that would not be necessary. And that's a little extreme. You need a house to live in. Thank you for the likes. No one has ever said that to me either. No one's ever like, I would sell you my house. I would not recommend doing that. So there's that. But thank you though. It's okay if you can't donate. It's not the end of the world. I will be going live as often as I can. I'm just having fun with it. I'm just having a blast. It's amazing. I get to interact with you guys for a little bit. If you guys are able to tune in, it's just so much fun. Like, I love it. It's definitely out of my element because usually this is the first app I've ever went live on. So that's exciting. Yeah, no, I never went live on anything else, I don't think. Yeah, no, I haven't gone live on anything else, which is okay. So TikTok was the first I've ever went live on. And once I hit that 1,000 follower mark, I'm like, I can go live. This is exciting. Like, I was so excited that day I hit the 1,000 followers. It's like, I never thought this day would come. That one Euphoria video seriously just blew up. And it gave me my following. Because earlier, I think it was back in August. It was back in August. I was originally at, I want to say, about 200 followers. That Euphoria video blew up. It's pinned at the top of my profile because that's my highest viewed video. My highest viewed video, and I'm like, I was not expecting this. It's like, what? I'm like, oh my lord. Like, I guess Euphoria is a popular show. Everyone's been saying, like, oh, Euphoria is so popular. I do have a bunch of other scenes planned, though. I just haven't been filming them because I was sick for a good part of the week. I was pretty sick this week. Wednesday, no, let me rephrase that. Monday, I was okay, but I was still feeling like the sore throat and congestion. But I was okay. Tuesday was my worst day. Like, I lost sleep. I was running on a lack of sleep. I had a really bad sinus headache that kept me up. And I just felt like garbage. Wednesday was probably the best I felt. One of the best I felt. Today, I'm pretty much back to my normal self. Pretty much. Yeah, I was trying to make the best out of my sick days. Yeah, so I made a couple videos for YouTube. What else? I've been filming on here. I've been recording here. And I don't know if you guys have been watching my past videos, but you can probably hear... You'll probably be able to hear how sick I was. If you ever feel sick again, I will... Oh my god! Oh my god, that is so sweet. But I'm like... here's the good news. The good news is, I took a test. I was negative. So that's a plus. There was a video of me taking a test, which that was not fun. And that test was taken at 1 a.m. But I knew if I woke up and I'm like, if I don't do this now, I'm not going to be able to go back to sleep. I'll be stressing. That test was taken at 1 a.m. and then I found out I was negative. So I'm like, okay, I can go back to sleep peacefully, hopefully. But oh my god, no one has ever said that. That was unexpected. I think yep, Kevin's ready, I think, almost. Kevin, give me the right away so you can let me know when you're ready. Give me a heads up. But I never thought anyone would say that. And granted, it was just a cold, but I'm like, you would not want it. It was not fun. Kevin, let's go. Yes. Like I said, I still have a little bit of a cough, but I'm doing way better. My girl waiting. Oh my god. So he's going to give me the right away. which should be in about, he said 2 seconds. Okay. Oh my god, they must be really excited for this live stream. Oh my goodness. That's exciting. At least we got people that are excited. 420. 420. Winky face. Oh my god. They are really excited. This is awesome. But yeah, originally Kevin and I were going to try to go live Tuesday. This past Tuesday we were going to try to go live, but this past Tuesday, Kevin texted me and he asked how I was doing. He goes, maybe we should hold off till Thursday, which is today. Because if you heard me Tuesday, oh my god, I was a mess. Yeah. And I'm like, I totally agree. I didn't want to reschedule it, but we had to. I gotta change my shirt now. Hold up. Okay, you're fine. Take your time. No worries. Take your time. He'll be quick, guys. Don't worry. He'll be quick. No rush, Kev. All is good. Oh my goodness. I don't think it'll take him long to change his shirt, guys. I think he'll be okay. Up. I think he's good. Except, I guess, let's go.
This is my sign.
Okay, that works. Yeah, no, you were funny. You texted me, and you're like, I don't even know if I have paper. Okay, so what I did was, instead of just going straight down the list, I put all the questions in this hat. And I don't think we're going to get through all of them, because I did add a couple extra. But if we don't get through all of them, that's totally okay. So who's ready to play? Who's ready to play? Who's most likely to?
Well, hold on. Let me see. Before we start, I'm going to try to invite like an ass load of people.
Okay.
Bam, bam. I'm going to invite Alan. I'm going to invite this guy, her, and her.
This guy.
Him, and her, and him. And her, and her, and her, and him.
Oh, Kev.
Wait, shit.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm mixing the questions up while you're doing that.
Okay. I accidentally exited out. Now I have to do it all again.
Hi, welcome to the chat. I love Billy01. Hi, hello, welcome.
Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. I shared it off to some peeps. Let's go
more
with
than
some
10
more.
friends. That's fine.
Let's go with some more.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to try to find the first question / scenario. I'll go with this one. I think I grabbed only one. We're good.
Pick a bunch of random stuff for me. I like random.
That's what I was doing. I was trying to pick out randomly from the hat. Okay. Oh, one fell out of the hat. I'll put it back in. Okay. We're starting off with an interesting one. Who's most likely to get into a fight? A physical fight, not a verbal argument. I would have to agree.
Me.
It's definitely not me. I try not to be violent. I try my best. That is definitely not me.
I didn't offer her, but I told her $10,000. Punch me in the face. She wouldn't do it.
I can't do that to you.
Hit me.
Even if I earned the money, I would feel so guilty about it. I'm like, I hit one of my best friends and I feel awful. And even my friends at work are like, Chelsea, you're making a big mistake. I'm like, it's just me. I feel a sense of guilt. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, no, I'm not a violent person. See, he knows.
Not even the least little bit.
So yeah, that one
I'm
definitely
not
goes
either,
to
but I
him.
definitely have a better chance.
Okay, so that's one question. What an interesting way to start it. I think I already know the answer to this one. Who's most likely to break out into song and dance in a public setting?
That depends. If I'm drunk, probably me. But if I'm not drunk, if
So
I'm
you're
not
saying
drunk,
you have
then
to be drunk.
definitely.
I
Definitely
probably
you.
should have been more specific. I didn't even say if you had to be drunk or not. I should have been more specific.
No.
I feel like I
Yeah,
do that
definitely
already
you.
though.
Definitely you. But I do that
That's
at
definitely
work.
me.
I definitely do
Yeah.
that at work, but not in public.
Yeah, no, I feel like I do that already though. With my
Yeah,
videos.
yeah, you do.
Makai's been talking to me about the videos I've done, the dance videos. He goes, "How do you do it on the square?" He's like, "Aren't people watching
I don't
you?"
really do that. I
He goes,
couldn't.
"Aren't people watching you or judging you?" I'm like, "Not that I notice."
Being live on TikTok right now has my anxiety, like, but
Oh,
it's
you're
what it
fine. You'll be okay. You've done this before. You're good. You're with me. You'll be okay. But yeah, I feel like I've done that already. I feel like I've already broken out into song and dance in public for filming purposes. Okay, next question. Oh God, I feel like this one could go either way. Who's most likely to laugh at a serious situation? You think that's you?
Yep. Small child
I.
falls, busted face open. I'm laughing, and
Oh
then
my
I'll ask
God.
if he's okay. But
You're gonna laugh and then
I'm
ask if he's okay. I
laughing.
appreciate the honesty. Well, when you put it like that,
I would
yup.
care. Don't get me wrong, but I
Oh
would
yeah, of
crack
course.
up laughing.
I feel like if my mom would do the same thing. My mom would definitely do the same thing. She's done it with me. Like I fall.
You should have your brother fall up the stairs again, but this time get it on camera.
Oh God, he would kill me. Funny story about my brother. He's actually not home right now. He's at baseball practice, and I told him to get ready, and and then for some reason, I don't remember I said to him. He goes, "What do you?" Oh, no, I remember. He says to me, "He goes, what do you think I'm doing?" And then he called me a doofus. And then I tried to dramatically close the door, but I forgot. I forgot my window was open. My door is literally right across from my window, and I actually slammed the door in his face.
Oh Jesus!
He's like, "Hey, what was that for?" I'm like, "I am so sorry." I'm like, "Aunt, I promise you, I did not mean to do that. I am so sorry." He's like, "What did I do?" I'm like, "Well, you called me a doofus, but I did not mean to slam the door in your face." The wind kind of just closed it real quick, and I guess the way I was closing the door just made it like slam, and I'm like, "Oh my God."
He's probably done worse to you, so.
Uh, Probably, but I felt bad. I'm like, I did not mean to do that. I am so sorry. But yeah, I figured that'd be a funny story to share since we were talking about my brother. Okay, next question. I feel like this one varies as well. Who's most likely to have better dance moves?
You,
You think it's
you,
me?
you.
You think it's
Me
me?
like me like 8 years ago, but now no, nope. I'll break a leg.
Did you say you break a leg?
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. I could do choreographed stuff. If I know the choreography, I'll do it. But if I have to freestyle it, forget it. I mean, I don't know. I feel like if you really tried, you'd be good. I feel like if you actually tried. So I'm gonna go with like this in between. So I can go either way. Okay, next question.
It's a flip-flop.
Yeah. I think I already know the answer to this one. Who's most likely to be a chatterbox no matter the circumstances?
Yeah. I'm most of the time quiet in public. I'm even quiet now.
Yeah, I feel like that's
I'm quiet
definitely
most of the
me.
time. Unless I'm really, really bored at work, then I start talking a lot about random things that literally make no sense, but
Yeah, like here's the thing, I talk a lot and even like I said in our last live stream when I was quiet those few days at work, you found it really weird. When I was just on mute.
Yeah, very odd. Very different.
Yeah, you're like, huh? I'm like, yeah, that's because it was really painful to talk. That's what yelling does.
That it does.
Okay. Ooh, this can go either way. Maybe, I don't know. Actually, no, I don't think it can go either way. Who's most likely to come up with a funny / clever comeback? I feel like that'd be you. Like if someone gives you like a smart remark, I feel like you come up with a good comeback.
Yeah, not so much clever, but definitely
Not so much clever. It'd be better than me. I can't think of anything that quick. It'd be better than me. That's for sure. Like I'm very bad when it comes to stuff like that.
What I say may not relate to the situation even the least little bit, but I mean, I'd still say something.
Yeah, you would. It's funny every time something's said at work and then Alan like says something after that, I'll be like, I didn't think of that. He'll be like, you need to hang out with me more and I'll help you with the comebacks. It was funny. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is an interesting one. Who's most likely to get extremely patient? Wait, let me reread that. I can't read.
Wait. This is a bot.
Okay. Oh my god. You're just getting down over there. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Who's most likely to get extremely impatient when hungry? Like, if you're really hungry, who's most likely to get really impatient? I think it depends.
Possibly you.
Depends, like,
I
have I eaten?
I don't ever feel hungry to the point where I need to eat. Like, I just kind of eat when I know I need to eat. I could go days without
eating. I get it. It would definitely bother me, so I think that would be definitely a me. Yep. That would definitely be me. Let's see. Oh, okay. Perfect question for Halloween, since Halloween's coming up next month. Who's most likely to be scared during a scary movie? I am a wimp when it comes to scary movies. I am such a wimp. It's bad.
I mean, I've seen so many, and nah. Especially anymore, they're just.
My dad, he's trying to get me to watch more. My dad's trying to get me to watch more. That is true, yeah.
It's even worse when it was no.
Yeah, no, like there's no originality, but even then, even if it's a remake, it probably still scared the heck out of me. I get scared very easily to begin with, so Yeah, my dad's trying to get me to watch more scary movies. Like one of them he's trying to get me to watch is The Exorcist. And I'm like, no, keep that away from me. I've seen clips of that movie. I feel like that would seriously freak me out.
That movie it's a really, really good movie, but it's definitely old.
Well, yeah, of
and
course.
you can tell, and you can tell
I mean,
just
like at the
watching
time,
it's very, very.
at the time it wasn't like it was ahead of its time from when it came out.
Definitely was.
It
Gross
was
been
funny.
written
My
around.
dad brought it up. He brought it up the fact that when he was a kid, he used to go to those kind of movies without an adult. I think he saw that movie in the theaters when he was like 12. I'm like, nope, not me.
I don't remember when I first watched it, but I've always watched scary movies, even as a kid. My mom, and dad would sit there with my sister and watch scary things all the time. Halloween's my
Yeah,
season.
not me.
I love scary shit.
Yeah, I feel like I just don't handle it well. I don't like my dad's like, Chels, it makes you feel more alive. It makes you feel like you're alive. I'm like, I know I'm alive. I don't like this.
Yeah, I know I'm alive.
Like, I don't like that feeling of my heart racing, and then I feel like a jump scare is coming. That's the worst.
The adrenaline, that's the best part.
That's what my dad said. He's like, Chelsea, you feel alive. I'm like, I am alive. I'm scared.
See, I don't even get that adrenaline anymore. It's just like, oh, he's gonna
Really?
pop out of that corner in that dark door. Like I could like read it anymore and see what's coming. Even if it's a brand new movie I've never seen before, it's like, yep, that's about to happen, and then it happens, and I'm like, yep, figured.
Yeah. Okay, this is an interesting question. Who's most likely to lie about their age?
Not me. I'm 28. Shit. I mean, TikTok thinks I'm under 18, but
Yeah, TikTok
we
thinks
don't
you're
talk
under
about
18, but you're trying to
that.
fix that. You're trying.
I've given
Here's
up.
the thing. I
don't
don't
even
know
think
if this will
TikTok
count
is
as me
realistic
actually doing it.
anymore.
I mean,
TikTok, like knock knock, like
knock
yo,
knock.
I'm not under 18.
Because have you ever gotten that figured out yet or no?
No,
No?
I've sent 4 different messages out over the past like 5 months and never even heard anything back. I've checked my email a million times, checked this a million
Wow.
times. Yeah.
Okay, but with this question, I don't know how to answer it because then I have done it already and I felt horrible after doing it. Here's what happened. So my brothers had a doctor's appointment. I think it was just for a checkup. And this was years ago. I think I was almost going to be 18. Almost. I was almost 18. I think I was 17. And my mom's like, Chelsea, wait in the waiting room. I'm like, Mom, I'm not 18. She goes, you'll be fine. So they go in, they go back, do their appointment, whatever. And a nurse walks past. She looks at me immediately. She goes, how old are you? And I'm like, 18. I said it real quick. I'm like, 18. She goes, oh, okay, you look really young. And I just laughed and I'm like, oh my God, I just lied.
No,
I remember I remember texting my mom, like, Mom, I feel guilty. She's like, why?
I've lied a lot in the past. I don't do it anymore, but I lied a lot.
I am horrible. I'm a horrible liar. Like, people can find out immediately when I'm lying. It's bad.
Me too.
But I remember texting my mom. My mom's like, why do you feel guilty? What is going on? I'm like, I lied about my age to a nurse.
You know me. I physically can't lie anymore. I mean, I would tell my lie and then forget about it in 5 minutes and then be like, what? Wait.
5 minutes?
I was supposed to say that.
Yeah, no, like, I can't lie. I'm bad at it. It's like either my parents find out, my parents especially, my God, they're smart enough to know when I'm lying. They're smart enough. Either they find out, or I just immediately bust out telling the truth afterward. After I say the lie, like 2 seconds later.
Yeah, I can't hide it either. I eventually feel the need. I get guilty, and then I'm like, no, I feel
Like, I
bad
can't
now.
do it. Okay. Again, this one can go either way. Who's most likely to drop their phone?
My phone's already broken and was literally 2 weeks after I got it. So I'm gonna go with me.
I've dropped my phone so many times. I'm surprised it still works. So I'm gonna go with this as the answer.
Yeah, at 2 weeks with this phone, the screen's cracked. I'm getting a new one soon. I have one more
Okay.
payment or two more payments on this, and I'm upgrading.
Okay. So here's another one. Oh boy. Okay. Who's most likely to do drunk karaoke? Not regular karaoke, drunk karaoke.
Like 1 to 10, if I'm like at about an 8, me.
I don't know which way this would go. I would still do it regardless, even if I
You would do
wasn't drunk.
karaoke yeah, it'd have to be you because you just do karaoke not drunk. You could be even on a 1, and you'd be like,
Oh, someone joined the live through your invite, Kev. The Pup Apollo.
hello,
Welcome.
Apollo.
But yeah, like I've done karaoke many times and I've never been drunk while doing it. The first time I did, I only had half my drink. That's because I spilt it everywhere.
Hello.
Oh, this is a good question. And it's TikTok related. Who's most likely to start a cool TikTok trend? It could be about anything.
I have my creativity on zero. Like all my shit, I just kind of go. I literally have no idea what I'm doing in the beginning, and I stand there and I'll do one move, and then I'm like, okay, where can I go from here?
Where can
And
I go?
whatever happens, happens.
Well, I appreciate the honesty. This is why you write your ideas down. That's what I do.
Chelsea, I would write it down and forget where I put that paper. You know?
That's why you get a notebook. If you see my room, I have maybe 5 different small journals just full of ideas I brainstormed. I brainstorm a lot.
I would lose it somewhere.
No?
I got way too much going on in my bedroom. Way too much.
So I don't know. I guess it depends on what the trend is. So I'm gonna go with this as the answer again. Somewhere in the middle. It depends on what it is.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Oh, this is a good one. It's also really random. Who's most likely to give out a fake phone number? You think that's you?
Yeah, all day. All day.
All day. I feel like I never gave out a fake phone number on purpose. Never gave one on purpose. But I might have given one on accident.
Well, no, those creepy people that come up to me at work, it's like, no, here, take 8675309. That's my phone number. If you call it, you're stupid.
But yeah, no, I mean, what I mean by I might have done it on accident. Also, the Pub Apollo sent you an ice cream cone, Kev.
I saw that. I thanked him. I was like, yeah.
But I may have done it on accident. When I was younger, I got a new phone, and I think the number was different. So I guess I was giving my phone number to. I don't remember if I gave my phone number to a friend or who I was giving it to. But I accidentally gave him my old number, whoever it was. And I'm like, oops.
Wrong number. Bobby.
Okay, but I technically did it, but it was definitely an accident. I think I already know the answer to this one. Who's most likely to cry over something that's so small and stupid? Like, it could be the smallest thing, you just cry about it.
I don't cry.
I feel like that might be me. Because I do get emotional easily.
I think so. I mean, no, I can't say ever, but I rarely cry. Even when I want to
cry
cry,
easily.
I'll hold that shit in. No, I shouldn't.
No.
I know that, but I do it.
Yeah, like, it could be something so stupid, I just get emotional about it. I won't even be, like, full-on crying. I just get, like, teary-eyed.
Oh, no Luke Combs. No. Alexa, next. No. Sorry.
No, you're good. Oh, this is an interesting one. And I just wrote this down today. Who's most likely to say something they'll eventually regret? I feel like that might be you. Because I try to watch what I say around people. I try.
Yeah, and again, I would forget that I'm not supposed to say something around somebody, and I would say it around said person, and I'd be like, wait a minute, shit.
Wait! The Papa Apollo says LOL.
Bro. Apollo, I am the most forgetful son bitch you will ever meet in your life. Give it 5 minutes, it's gone.
Kevin always says that I have a really good memory. He always says that my memory is great.
Insanely. It's kind of scary.
It's kind of scary. Okay, so that's what I say, LOL. I appreciate the honesty, guys. Oh, speaking of, we have another question about getting emotional. Who's most likely to cry during a movie? It could be a happy scene or a sad scene.
If it's the Fox and the Hound, I'm crying my ass off. Other than that, it's you.
It's me.
Fox and the Hound is one movie that always, every time. Todd
I haven't
is
seen that movie in years.
adorable. I love it. One of my favorite movies.
Yes, I would honestly like. There are times I've like watching a movie. Either it could be any scene. It could be something really happy, like a really happy scene, a sad scene, an emotional scene, or just a really heartwarming, heartfelt scene. Or it could be based on something I can relate to.
Yeah.
Like I can relate if I see a movie and I can relate to the scene.
I do too. I'm empathetic, but again, I'm a bottle up person and all that shit. I'll be like, no, you want to cry so bad right now, Kevin. You want to cry, but you're not gonna do it.
Yeah, no, like see, like there are times even in the movies, like I'm in the movies, like the one movie I watched was with my dad. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the musical Mamma Mia. We watched the sequel, Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. Oh my god, the ending had me bawling like a baby because it had involved the daughter and the mom. And it kind of reminded me of the relationship I have with my mom. And I'm like, Chels, why? But yep, that's definitely me. Oh boy, okay.
Jimmy.
Hi, Jimmy. Okay, so next question. I think I know the answer to this one. Hi, Jake. So the next question. Who's most likely to forget something that's so simple to remember?
Me.
I feel like it depends.
No, Chelsea,
I feel like it depends.
No, you remember everything.
No, wait a minute. Okay, yes,
See, Jimmy agrees.
I sometimes forget how to count. Did you forget what happened at work a few months ago?
But no, I still forget way more. Hi, Ken, 7 all. Hi.
Like, did you forget what happened at work a few months ago with the 16 breakfast sandwich order?
1, 2, You broke.
You were cracking up that day too. You were the only one who saw it until we told everybody. It was bad. There was this, I think it was some lady. She had 16 breakfast sandwiches.
Oh, hi, Kendall.
Hi, Kendall. But yeah, this lady ordered 16 breakfast sandwiches, and props to our manager for taking this order because this lady was all over the place. Like she kept switching numbers, and that seriously messed me up. Kevin's like, Charles, what do you need?
I started yelling, not to her, but I mean, I started yelling at her.
He's like, Charles, what do you need? And I start counting, and then I just drew the biggest blank. It was horrible, and Kevin's just over there busting out laughing. He goes, reboot?
I was looking for the reboot, but I couldn't find it.
Like, I literally froze like a computer. It was horrible. And he was the only one who saw it. They're like, are you good?
You were not good. You were not.
But it was bad. And next thing you know, everyone else at work finds out. Because what was that? I think it was Katie. She came up to me. She comes up to me on Tuesday. She goes, so I heard you froze when you were trying to figure out how many sandwiches you needed. Like, let me guess, Kevin told you? She goes, yeah, Kevin told us. And it was funny. She goes, he said you literally froze. I'm like, I did. It technically wasn't my fault, though. Because this lady kept switching numbers. It's like, that is not my fault.
4 of these and 3 of the, wait, no. 7 of these, no. No, wait. No.
Yes.
6. No. No, wait. I need 4. No.
But she just kept switching. I think I already know the answer to this one. Who's most likely to survive the Hunger Games? It's definitely you.
Give me a bow and arrow and a sword.
Is that the sound you would make?
Yes. Yeah. Why? Because everybody would look at me and be like, that bitch is crazy. No, I'm not fucking with it.
Oh, God. See, the thing with me, I feel like if it's something like that, I feel like I'd be planning too much, like trying to plan ahead too much. And then I just get killed.
No. See, no, there'd be no planning. I'd just be like,
Yeah, that's definitely a Kevin answer. I think he'd be better off, even if he doesn't survive it, he'd definitely get farther than me. I'd be the first to go.
I'm winning.
Like I said, you would get way farther than me. I probably wouldn't even survive 5 seconds. Like, I probably wouldn't, give me like, I think the longest I'd last would be like 5 seconds and then I'm gone. Okay. It's bad. Oh, this is a good one. Who's most likely to be a parent one day?
I don't want children. I'm pretty sure Jimmy does not want children.
She's like, I'm pretty sure Jimmy doesn't want children. I want kids. That's the thing. I want them. I think the most I can handle is 3.
No,
I am not having 12.
Be happy with it. That's gonna be like cheaper by the dozen, but you're gonna be like, hi Johnny, hi Sarah.
It's funny at the wine fest party at my boyfriend's house back in the summer. It's funny because there were a couple of, keep in mind, there was friends of the families, and then his parents' friends, whatever. And a couple of them came up to us like, so, when are the kids coming? And we're like, not anytime soon. They're like, good, wait until you're at least 30. Jimmy!
I'm too fucking old for kids.
It's crazy. I think the most I can handle was maybe 3, maybe 4 at the most.
Give me like 30 seconds. I need to run to the bathroom quick. Be right back.
Yeah, go ahead. Jimmy, that is too funny. You're like, I'm too old for kids. That is funny. If you guys also, for those of you who are in the chat, if you guys have any questions you would like us to answer, feel free to ask them. Just keep them appropriate. But yeah, like I said, I do want kids one day. Just not now. And no, I'm not gonna be one to have 12 kids. That's too many. And also, I am very petite, so I don't think my body can handle 12. Like, no. That's too many. What about Makai? He's saying he doesn't want them, but he knows it's gonna happen. Aw, kitty. But yeah, as far as Makai goes, he said he doesn't want kids, but he's like, I don't want them, but I know it's gonna happen. He's like, knowing my luck, it's gonna be a girl. But yeah, he goes, you want kids, and I know it's gonna happen eventually. He's like, I know in my luck it's gonna be a girl. This one can go either way. Who's most likely to run into the wall?
This cat.
This cat. You're saying your cat runs into the wall?
Yeah, probably. She's kind of crazy. Had a good one. Just like shit. But no, probably me.
I feel like it could be the same way for me as well, because considering I've done that already.
I do it at work all the time.
Oh my god, at work. There are so many times I run into things at work. In our cooler or big cooler, we pull the handle to open the door, but there's a button to push the door open when we're leaving the cooler. The amount of times I'm in a hurry and I forget to push that button, and I smack right into the cooler.
Yeah, that gets me too every now and then.
That happens to me all the time. Another thing that used to happen a lot was with our tiny freezer in the kitchen.
I thought I was locked in the cooler and I got scared.
Oh, gee. You thought you got locked in?
Yeah, honestly. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Why can't I get out?
Like, what happened?
I don't know. I just got
See,
stuck
like,
for some reason.
I always find a way to injure myself in some way, not on purpose. Like, there's a tiny freezer in our kitchen area. Hi, Maddie. Welcome. Like, there's a tiny freezer in our kitchen area. The amount of times I smacked myself with the door of the freezer. I've either smacked my knee, or I closed it on my knee, or I closed it on my ankle. Yeah. He's heard it.
I also slam my shin into that green rack on the way out of the freezer all the time.
Oh. Well, at least you don't have arthritis in any part of your body.
No, not yet anyway.
Not yet anyway. But yeah, no, there were a couple times like Kevin and I would be working, I went to get something from the freezer, and then I actually slam it on my knee or something, and I'm just like standing there in pain. And it's loud when I did it. The one day it was loud. Kevin just turned his head immediately. He's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Like, fantastic. And then I remember I got home and I wrapped my knee up just in case. And then knowing our manager, she's freaking out. She goes, "Do I need to write an accident report?" I'm like, "It was my fault. Yeah, I'm a klutz."
Minutes to work. Hello, user 173850418. How are you?
Hi. Speaking of clumsiness, we got another question related to clumsiness. Who's most likely to fall up or down the stairs? I think that's me.
I mean, we'll have to compare. I do it about once a month.
Okay. I haven't done it in a while, but I have gotten close. Now watch, I just jinxed myself. Watch, I just jinxed myself, knowing me I'm gonna fall. So, you know what, we're gonna go like this again.
Yeah, we can in between that one.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Who's most likely to come up with a cool dance routine?
You.
I mean, like I said, if the choreography is made for me, I can follow it. As far as coming up with my own dance moves, I have a hard time, like, getting a good flow.
You just have a hell of a lot more experience than I do in that area. So, yeah. You.
I mean, there are some things that I don't know how to do. Like, for example, shuffling, I can't do that. I struggle with that big time.
Yeah, but you definitely got a better chance at making up a routine than I
do. Yeah, you always say like how energetic I am as well. So
very.
Yeah, you're like there were times like the one dance video I did with Lizzo, the Lizzo song, and you're like, awesome job. Now go back to sleep.
7:30 in the morning down in the square dancing and shit.
You're like, go back to sleep. I'm like, I can't, I have things to do.
Cry. She cry. Like Toto.
People are like, you have way too much energy, and it's honestly great. Oh. Who's most likely to forget something important?
Me.
It depends. How important does it have to be?
Yeah, it could be it could be life or death for me, and I'd probably forget.
Jimmy says Kevin. Okay, when you put it like that, I'm sorry, Kev. I'm gonna have to go with you. Sorry, I'm gonna have to go with you.
Somebody could be like, Kevin, you better do this by 4:00 or you're gonna get blown up. And I'd be like, okay. And then like 3:59 would come and I'd be like, oh shit.
Like, no. Yeah, no, Kevin's always saying how good my memory is, and I'm like, thanks. Like, he's always like amazed that I can remember stuff. Like with my acting videos, he's like, how do you remember all this?
Yeah, no, that's a lot. Especially those. That's a lot to remember. And to remember
that
the
Euphoria
energy and emotion for each and every line, it's like, no.
That's too much.
At least I could do mine in pieces.
It's funny, like that one Euphoria video I did with the intervention scene. I played Maddie on screen, but then I had to do like 5 different voiceovers. And then keep in mind, I wasn't the one to start off the scene. So I had to just sit there, have time, like, how do I time this out? Took me about a good hour and a half. To not only get the emotions right, but also get every line right and the timing right.
Yeah, that's definitely a lot, Jess.
There are so many people that are like, I'm impressed you were able to do that.
You slay that shit.
Thank you. Yeah, hopefully this week I get to film more acting videos. I haven't been recently. I wanted to.
I haven't been doing too much recently. I'm still doing it, but I'm more or less waiting to get my new phone to mess around with that.
That's fair. Yeah, no, like I wanted to film more acting videos this week, but I wasn't feeling good, so yeah. Tuesday, like I said earlier, was the worst day for me. It was bad. Like when you texted me to see how I was doing, I'm like, I posted the update. You were probably able to hear how bad I sounded.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you sounded very nasally and congested. And
Yeah.
you almost sounded like Jimmy. Kind of had me worried for a minute, but
No. Like I said, I tested myself. When I tested myself, it was 1 in the morning. I woke up. I think I woke up to use the bathroom. And then I felt like that feeling where your throat gets dry in the middle of the night. You're like, I'm gonna get some water and it'll be fine. I took a sip. I'm like, that is not good.
yeah.
And I'm like, well, I'm gonna go downstairs, get a test. And like I said, it's 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'd rather find out sooner rather than later.
Yep.
I'm like, if I don't do this now, I'm not gonna be able to go back to sleep. I'll be in panic mode.
Yeah, exactly.
But then I found out I was negative and then went back to sleep. But then I woke up at 4 a.m.
Oh, Chels.
Then again, I'm usually up early regardless.
Yes, babe. Fingers crossed.
Yes, fingers crossed. We're
Okay.
praying for you.
He's feeling a lot better. He's
I know. I
almost
was just
back to
talking to
normal.
him. I've been talking to Jimmy. But yeah, like I wanted to film more acting videos. I'm like, I can't. I sound like garbage. So when he texted me, I found it really sweet, but I was just being honest with you. And that's when you're like, maybe we should hold off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't want to.
No, better to get your rest.
Yeah. Jimmy says he's much better, just sinuses and a slight cough.
Yeah.
Well, we're just glad you're doing better. We're glad.
Yeah.
Like with me, like my sinuses have been horrible to begin with because of the change of seasons and allergies, and then I was sick on top of it. I just got tangled in my headphones. Yeah, like allergies have been horrible as well because of the change in temperature too. Like it started happening Sunday, they were acting up. Kevin noticed it. It was bad. I'm like, oh dear God.
Luckily, I didn't catch anything.
Lucky you. Lucky you. Okay, I got my next question. Who's most likely to lose their temper?
Probably me. I do it at work all the time.
We know. No, I'm kidding. You don't do it all the time when I'm there. You don't do it when I'm there usually.
No, but you've heard stories, so.
Jimmy says Kevin. Jimmy says Kevin. I feel like with me, it takes a lot to get me to that point. I feel like.
It takes a lot to, but literally work is like 99% of the place that I lose temper. It's, man,
Like, it
there's just
takes
too
a
much.
lot to get me there. Like, even my friends can agree. They're like, if we see you yelling and screaming and just cursing at somebody, we're gonna run.
Yep.
Yep. Like, people just find me, like, as the nicest human being. They're like, don't mess with her. They're like, Chelsea, we see you yelling and screaming, we're running. Like, there's no doubt about it, we're gonna run.
For sure.
But, like, it seriously takes a lot to get me to that point, even to the point where I start cursing. I have to be really mad at somebody or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I curse at people all the time, but
yeah,
for me
it's
to
easy
really
for
get mad
you.
and go off on somebody, it does take quite a bit. But I'm definitely more likely to do it.
It's easy for you to do. You do it all the time sometimes, just randomly.
Yep.
And then there's me.
Yeah,
Then there's me, who you guys are trying to get me to just drop the F-bomb just because. I'm like, but I don't have a reason to. Oh. Who's most likely to be on a TV show?
I mean, you were definitely already kind of close. You already had that group on YouTube ask you to come down and film.
Ah, Jimmy! Yes, the Euphoria videos. He's like, it's those quiet ones you gotta watch out for. Everyone says that.
That's the truth.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm quiet. I'm very talkative. Well, like, if I, like, how do I put it? If I don't have a reason to curse, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. That's just nature for me. Natural language.
It's just natural. It's funny that one Euphoria acting challenge I did, the first Euphoria acting challenge I did, it was hard. That was the one I did outside.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and honestly, when I filmed it, I'm surprised the cops weren't called. Like, thankfully, no neighbors were home. My mom wasn't home. Hi, Skylar. That was a shocker for me when I watched it.
The F word is my favorite word. Mind you.
Mine too.
No. Second favorite. My first favorite is penis. Penis. All day. Number one all time.
Yeah, no, like people were so thrown off by that. A lot of our coworkers and our friends were like, "Oh my god!" Out of all our coworkers and our friends, like in our friend group, I think Kevin was the first one to saw it. He knew I was gonna do this scene.
Crap, Chelsea, I'm getting a little low on phone battery.
Oh, okay. So I might want to speed this up then. Okay. Who's most likely to take the longest to get ready? Like, if you're going out, who's most likely to take the longest?
I take literally about 30 seconds to a minute and a half tops. So
I feel like it depends for me. I usually said I have very low stand. You think it's me? I mean, it depends.
Chelsea, I throw on literally the first pair of pants and shirt that I see and call it a day.
I mean, for me, it depends. It depends, I guess. Like, where I'm going, you know. Okay. Who's most likely to fall on their face in public?
We're both pretty clumsy, so that might be an in-between one.
He can be showered and dressed in like 7 minutes.
6.5.
6.5. Oh, this is a good one. Who's most likely to be a better singer?
You. I can't sing.
I never heard you sing.
It's horrible.
I never heard you sing.
Singing right now. This song right now, that's me. Oh, it's gone now. Never mind.
I mean, like, I sing. I'm not saying I'm the best singer. I'm not saying that. But I do it.
Sorry, my cat wanted to get out.
Oh. I'm not the best singer in the world, but I'll still do it.
Chelsea, you're definitely a better singer than me.
Oh, thank you. According to my dad, I think he said I started singing since, like, I was singing when I was 3.
No, I am not.
No, I am not.
And shut up, Jimmy. I sing like every single time we're in the car. Like literally every time we're in the car.
Yo, shut up, Jimmy. I never heard Kevin sing. I've been wanting him to do karaoke, but he won't do it. I told him I would do it with him. As long as I know the song.
You hear me sing at work.
But you're not giving it your all.
No.
No.
I can't.
I mean, I'll give him my all depending on the song. He knows every single song. Okay. Who's most oh, we got another question about lying. Who's most likely to lie about anything and then get caught? We established this earlier. Both of us.
Yeah. And on a random note, babe, this is why I don't like every song because I constantly top station all the time and have that in my face. So yeah, I kind of learned it after a while.
Okay. Who's most likely? We got 2 more questions. Who's most likely to get mad or frustrated over the smallest things?
Me at work constantly. No.
At work.
Can we put a Renee sign in? Can we put a Renee sign in for this one?
I feel like for me it depends. I try not to get frustrated. I try.
For me, it depends. If it's like something
Jimmy!
If it's something stupid that I'm working on, like that I know is really simple, but it's just not working out for me, yeah, I get really agitated really quick. And video games, they piss me off too.
Okay, so this is our last question. And this is a really interesting one. Who's most likely to do something embarrassing on camera?
I could go either way because, again, we're both clumsy, so we could both be on camera, and one of us has an equal chance of just kind of screwing up and falling on our face. So
both of you? I mean, I don't think I've done anything really embarrassing on camera. I've said embarrassing things on camera. Like I said on my acting videos, there are some things I never thought I would say.
I could purposely do embarrassing things on camera. This is my nipple.
Kevin, I can't. I feel like with me, I say embarrassing things. Like, I think to myself, like, this is something I never thought I would say. For example, the 33 F-bombs in the one video. Jimmy, I can't.
This is my nipple.
Like, there are some things I've said in my videos, I'm like, I never thought I would say it. Like 33 F-bombs in one video, and then the Pitch Perfect acting video I did.
That's about my daily
The Pitch Perfect one. Huh?
That's about my daily amount in one video.
But like the one thing like the Pitch Perfect acting video I did, the one video I did, the ending line just had me cracking up. Like I never thought I would say it. I'm like, oh my god. Like this is something I never thought I would say.
That's the one where he said suck my dick. Or something. Is that one? She's gone. Where did she go?
I'm right here. I think it was something along those lines. It was something along those lines. I'm like, this is something I never thought I would say. Another thing I never thought I would say is it was also in the Pitch Perfect video. Like, I can see your toner through those jeans. Like, oh my god, I never thought I would say that. I'm like I'm editing, I'm like just sitting there in shock, but I'm also laughing.
Cracking up at yourself.
Like, I don't know, it's like, I'm just sitting there like, oh my goodness.
Which else, I'm gonna have to cut short. I'm starting to die.
Okay, actually we got through all the questions anyway.
Holy crap. I didn't feel like that wasn't a lot.
It was like 20.
We need to get more people in here so they can start asking shit.
Hopefully next time. Hopefully.
There was people in here all like hyped for me to come in, and then as soon as I came in, they were gone. It was like, what the fuck?
Regardless, this was fun.
It was fun.
Regardless.
We'll have to find more games and stuff to play.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, this was great.
You have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow at work.
See you tomorrow.
I will see you in the morning. Nighty-night.
Good night. Okay, that was a journey. That was such a journey, but that was so much fun. I'm actually going to cut the live short as well. I just wanted to play that game. It was so much fun. I'm surprised we got through all the questions. That was fun, though. Bye, Jimmy. Take care. I'm glad you're starting to feel better. But that was so much fun. It was just fun just asking those questions. Again, these are all questions I came up with. We were hoping for more people in the chat to just watch along in the live stream and ask us questions. Hopefully next time. But hopefully next time we get more people. Fingers crossed, right? And yeah, Kevin's always fun to live stream with. This is only our second live stream together, but he's always so much fun. Anyway, I'm gonna head off. This was a blast. Go follow Kevin at LKG Nemesis because he's incredible. And yeah, have a good night or a good day wherever you guys are watching from. I'll see you in the next live. Bye bye.